In 1945, the war had ended, but the scars it left behind ran deep.
Manila, once called the Pearl of the Orient, lay in ruins, one of the most devastated cities of the Second World War. Thousands were dead, homes were gone, hope was fragile. Yet amidst the wreckage, one dream endured, the dream of freedom. More than a decade earlier, in 1934, the Tidings-McDuffie Act had promised that the Philippines would one day govern itself. But war interrupted that journey. Now, in the aftermath of global conflict, it was time to fulfill that promise. Tidings-McDuffie Act, also called Philippine Commonwealth and Independence Act, 1934, the U.S. statute that provided for Philippine independence, to take effect on July 4, 1946, after a 10-year transitional period of Commonwealth government. A new nation was ready to rise from the ashes. On July 4, 1946, the dream became reality. President Manuel Roxas, representing the Filipino people, and Paul V. McNutt, the U.S. High Commissioner, signed the Treaty of General Relations, known as the Treaty of Manila. With that stroke of a pen, the United States formally recognized the independence of the Republic of the Philippines.
I-Day in Manila, where thousands wait to hear the proclamation of independence. President Roxas, right, with Senator Tidings, who sponsored the Independence Bill, and General MacArthur, who liberated the Filipino people from the Japanese.
With this ceremony, a new nation is born.
The audience heard and approved, and waited for the actual proclamation, which was made by High Commissioner McNutt.
I am authorized and directed by the President of the United States to proclaim the independence of the Philippines as a separate and self-governing nation.
Then the Stars and Stripes gives place to the flag of the Philippine Republic, and the change of sovereignty has been accomplished. America conquered the islands from Spain and promised the people they should one day be independent. Now, as Filipino forces march through their own capital, the pledge has been fulfilled.
The Treaty of Manila symbolized both freedom and friendship. It marked the end of over 4 decades of American colonial rule, yet also the beginning of a new partnership. A partnership that would shape the Philippines' foreign policy, economy, and defense for decades to come. The Treaty of Manila was more than a document, it was a promise, a declaration that no matter how many times the Philippines had fallen, it would always rise again. Today, the nation continues that journey, proud, free, and ever resilient.